welcome to my humble abode. You know, you humans don't really appreciate me, or the 7,000 plus species of us. And sometimes I let that get to me. Anyways, I want to set the record straight once and for all. It might not seem like we're doing much down here, but I'm actually keeping you alive up there. So, buckle up. It's gonna get a little bumpy. Whoops, wrong way. This tunnel here is my magnum opus. We earthworms move through the soil the right way, by eating it. We don't use our arms or legs to move like those winged demons up in the sky. Instead, we just gobble it up. That's basically our job. We ingest the soil and then mix all of its tasty minerals and particles around in our guts. We only end up using about 6% of our meal, and the rest becomes poop. Spicy. Us eating and making tunnels is how we got the nickname Engineers of the Earth. We're not just eating the soil, see, we're creating spaces for plants to thrive and for microorganisms to reliably travel through. The soil has these existing cracks and planes of weakness built into its structure, and we mighty fine earthworms can push through when others cannot. Imagine us as Pac-Man, but way better. Sounds like one of my mortal enemies. The M's. Moles, mice, mites, millipedes. We better get going. I know a safe spot.
You got a groove down the middle? Right there, you got a little spot. Hello, right there. Yeah, my name is Michael Morse. The business is called Inch by Inch. It's a business that deals with composting worms. They're little 2.5-inch long maroon colored worms. They're small, they're very hardy, they can withstand a pretty broad range of temperature changes. But this particular variety multiplies quickly and produces a lot of castings, and the castings are very, very good for soil and for plants.
Though it may seem that all of us earthworms just burrow down into whatever dirt we like, many of us actually have particular preferences as to where we want to make a life for ourselves. There are 3 broad categories of us: litter dwellers, topsoil dwellers, and subsoil dwellers. I'm a litter dweller, which means you can typically find me in the organic material on top of the soil. They usually call me a composting worm because I am great for your composting bins.
Composting worms produce castings. Castings are like fertilizer, but with much more variety of mineral content. They're balanced, so they're safer for soils. They've got very sophisticated digestive systems with tremendous numbers of enzymes, and they treat whatever they eat and turn out something beneficial. They produce an enzyme called chitinase, which treats plant roots, makes the roots more accessible to nutrients in the soil. They also are engineering their aerating soil as they go along, which is a key component to making soil healthy for plant life.
Whoopee! So you might say I'm a very important worm. VIW, if you will.
I like working with worms because I've gotten to know them a little bit. Not entirely, they surprise me from time to time, but to watch how they live, how they adapt to situations, there's something about that that to me is enlivening. Watching them respond positively to when we feed them, to when we give them water, we feel like we're producing something that is a benefit for plant life, especially for yielding trees, fruit trees. Ultimately, at some point in time, we want to help start community gardens, help the schools with their gardens. We want to be part of that process of making it worthwhile.
We may be small, but we are mighty. Earth's soil has been dubbed by the scientific community as the final frontier. Humans know more about the vast universe and the deep ocean than the soil that I live in, that you walk on every day. And you don't just walk on it, but you eat from it. You build homes off it. It's a crucial element of life on Earth. All life is connected. Especially in this day and age, humans are using up resources at a faster rate than can be returned, and with largely ineffective systems in place to properly complete Earth's natural cycles. People don't think this is an important topic because we're just earthworms. But what we can do, what we can create, is imperative in confronting the important issues we all face. This big blue ball of life depends on all of us.